Tonight, there's growing frustration as thousands of asylum seekers remain under a bridge in Del Rio, many living in dire conditions as they await processing or deportation. Today, Governor Abbott made a trip to the city to address the humanitarian crisis.
He says the White House has failed to enforce immigration law. The Biden administration, though, defending their response. While many will be deported under a Trump-era health order, some are now being bused to Houston to be reunited with family members. Those on the buses were mostly Haitian couples and pregnant women. Humanitarian groups and resettlement agencies are taking the reins as the asylum seekers wait to take the next steps to process their claims.
Now, some Southeast Texans have told us they'll be heading to Houston to help with these agencies. A local pastor who founded the Haiti Missionary Support Group says he's there to help too.
New at 10, 12 News reporter Amelia White with his story about what the country is witnessing right now.
Tonight, thousands of Haitians are still encamped under the international bridge in Del Rio.
There is not a day of the week that you don't find Haitians wanting to get out of Haiti.
According to Southeast Texas pastor Randy Vaughn, they're seeking more than just asylum.
And they're seeking a way to support families just as you and I would do.
Since 1989, Vaughn says he's been dedicated to providing aid to Haiti.
To be a Haitian living in Haiti by itself is an emotional toll. They believe that America is a dreamland.
Through his ministry, he's met asylum seekers like Skander Deorzy.
When I come here to the U.S., that was March 29, 2013. I went to the U.S. Embassy. I got denied 6 times.
He says building a better life for himself and education motivated him to come to the U.S.
That was part of my dream, to come here, study in the U.S. That was my dream, and I achieved it.
Other families leave Haiti out of fear. Over the years, a series of natural disasters, economic downturn, the assassination of the country's president, and a rise in violence have made the country difficult to live in.
Why is it that the Haitian is having to experience what is a legal right, a human right, to come over and declare asylum because of conditions of where they live?
Vaughn says what we're seeing today has been going on for decades.
People have been leaving Haiti, seeking that better future for many, many, many years. And some places are easier to get in than the U.S.
Some of those who are at our borders right now haven't been in Haiti for years. Many receive humanitarian visas to work in South America, but those jobs all disappeared during the pandemic. The economic hardships coupled with racism pushed many to leave. As a country, Vaughn believes we have to do more for those in Haiti.
The concern for those brothers and sisters just that close to us, we've not shown it.
In Beaumont, Amelia White, 12 News.
And stick with 12 News as we continue to follow the humanitarian crisis unfolding along our nation's southern border.